does it mean to be an emperor? A tricky question, and not one I'm in the business of answering with any degree of intellect. What does it mean to be an elephant is a much simpler one, and significantly funnier.
What are they on about now?
Oh, have you not heard? Well, you're going to find out one way or another. Loxodont is the creme de la creme of his species. I don't really know what that means, but I do know he's incredibly large and comes equipped with a big fuck-off axe. He has range and power. His neutral best played from a distance where the opponent can't reach, but you can be fully aggressive once you get your opening. He's able to rack up percent with combos that basically play themselves, then either wall you off stage using the power of a fair wall, or just obliterate you with like half of his moveset. Of course though, his weapon of choice can't overwrite his animal instincts, as Loxodon uses an elephant's most clever trick. Stop, 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 stop! Then he can use the axe afterwards. He's not stupid. Oh no, what do I do? You fucking fool! Yeah! Rivals historically gives every character some form of projectile play, and Loxodont is a molten rock of pain. It takes stocks, travels 300 kilometers away, and just all in all, makes everyone who isn't you have a worse time. As the pilot of this hulking mass of destruction, that sounds all quite appealing, but be warned, as it can be sent back at you if you're not careful. Care, however, is something reserved for people who respect the rock, as not everyone does. I wish I cut the clip earlier. All of this could have been avoided if I cut the clip, and so the rock has willed it! If you some man! Now, you may have noticed at this point, but there is a considerable amount of unexplained magma getting thrown around here, and that leads us nicely into Loxodon's signature mechanic. By standing within the pools left across the ground, his body will boil with a 3-time stackable buff that's necessary for 2 elements of his kit. People who have played this game might be surprised, as they think I should have said 3, but if his get-up special was worth mentioning, I would have remembered to get footage of it. His smash attacks are usually slow and clunky. They can work, sure, but in the same way that a second-hand Pokemon cartridge from eBay does. Sometimes you get what you want, but you really don't think you should have. By using one stage of flame, however, the strongs get a little more explosive. It lingers for longer, allowing you to get hits when you normally wouldn't, and they do a lot more knockback. I'm sorry, did that just do 40? Oh my god! I wish I was the one who did that. Then there's his down special. A totally useless move with no stacks that turns into his best recovery tool. The distance determined by how many stacks are burned at the time. Any opponent caught in the blast is brought along for the ride, and that's the most important part. If you want me to explain why I choose Loxodont over other powerful characters who can fight from a distance, it's because those characters can't do this. It's not a flawless system, but it is a very enjoyable one. As a unit of measurement, Loxodont's size does unfortunately make him prime combo fodder for everyone else. You can't always be allowed to play your game, which is especially true in the case of fighting Claren. Even if it's not always Tippers, fighting a character like her, if you're not prepared, you're going to be dissected and deleted. That's okay. That was a problem for Game 1, Nelly, as Game 2 shows pretty confidently the better player always wins. simple as that, and I'd go on to win the set after the fact. In conclusion, Loxodont is everything you could ever want in a fighter. Good spatial control, the ability to flow between offense and defense. He's a recognized Michelin star chef and can nerf Rasta himself if it comes down to it. I may not have my polar bear back yet, but until that point, I'll sit on my throne of crushed skulls and look down on the working class of the Rivals cast. Effort isn't required to play the Emperor, but it is to rule with an iron trunk. Help me!